Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to yet another series of Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be the continuation of the Laddernet series played between Flash and random pro gamers on the internet, and his next opponent, or shall I say his next victim, because Flash has been kind of killing butts here on Laddernet, against kind of A ranked and B ranked pro gamers, Korean and non-Koreans alike. Of course, he's still having some troubles with S rank players such as Snow, Bisu best, Jadon a little bit. I guess it depends on what kind of series we have. But against these other players, Flash is doing a little bit better here. His next opponent is gonna be Ruin. This is a young kid whose name I don't think any of you are familiar with. I think maybe you have seen them a couple of times in one of my casts or elsewhere on the internet. He has appeared, I think, a couple of times in KCM, and I think he made it to one of the rounds of ASL. Not so sure exactly which one, but anyways, this is gonna be played on the map Retro. You can see here at the bottom of the screen. And in terms of win rate, let me just quickly show it to you. So for Terran on this map Retro, they enjoy a 49.2% win rate out of 2,125 games so far. So slight advantage going to Protoss, but not by much. These two players going to be spawning cross map from each other, with Flash at the bottom of the screen in the purple color. His opponent Rune is going to be at the bottom right in the white color. Kind of early scout here coming out from Rune. This kind of scouting pattern is kind of usual on, I don't know, noob games that I play, but I guess on the professional level we hardly see Protoss goes with this early scout, because pro gamers are just so good with deflecting rushes that they don't actually need to scout after gateway here. Was it after gateway or after pyro? I think it was after gateway. Some professional gamers, pro gamers don't even scout at all, especially Protoss. Anyways, very good for Rune to find exactly where this SCV is heading, and he's gonna try to hit the SCV a little bit here. Looks like the SCV is down to 40 health. It's gonna get trapped on this ramp, and by the time it leaves, then it will have even less than 40. We need to return home, and Flash will need to actually make another SCV to go out here. Interesting. Yeah, this other SCV is gonna go back, and looks like Rune is given up on chasing the SCV. No, he's not yet. He's gonna try to chase it a bit more. 20 health. We already have the first Zelle out moving across the map here, so Rune knows exactly where his opponent's located. And it looks like we're going to be having a second SV coming out. Let's see if it's going to go for cross-map scouting, which will help Flash in this kind of situation. Or will it go directly towards the top right on the screen? Looks like the core is going to be coming up here. The second SV is going to be meeting the Zelle. Zelle is not attacking the SV, it's going to try to body block. We already have in the first Marine out, so at this time, Flash is going to have to kind of hold the ramp with one or two SCVs here. I guess his Marine is gonna come out. His second Marine is here, so he's gonna back up below, behind this factory. Not so sure if it's a wise move. His supply depot actually not wall up properly here into the 24. Terran has gone so good with just kind of building like the perfect SimCity with the supply depots and barracks. I guess this is still just fine for him to hold. It looks like Rune's got pushed back up here. We're gonna be having the first vulture of the game coming out. We have 3 Marine, 1 is kind of damaged, but the other ones are still alive. This is not. It's gonna get pushed back. It loses all of its shield and a little bit of its health as well. It looks like we're going to be having a quick expansion coming down now. From Room, he's got the first Dragoon coming out, and Dragoon's going to try to chase this SV. We're not so sure if the SV was able to see the expansion. I don't think it does. It kind of hidden here for the longest time possible. And now we're going to be having a Marine push here. 3 Marine, 4 Marine, 1 Vulture, and an SCV train. Alright, let's see how much luck will Rune have in this defense. Flash has been going for these really early attacks, and maybe it's just kind of practicing it against kind of random victims here. We're going to be having the first vulture. It takes a couple of hits, so against the Dragoons, we need to kind of pull back here, not get surrounded so badly by the vultures. Looks like we're going to be having the support of the second Dragoon need to come out now. Probes need to get transferred down south just to give a little bit of economic advantage as well as to body block. Looks like the Dragoon's able to escape out. The Vulture is very close to dying. The Vulture dies, but the Dragoon dies as well. The Zealot is not engaged in the action. Now looks like the Zealot is here. So all of the Marines have died. We're going to be having reinforcement from the back. And this Dragoon is going to get chased around, and everything died. That's really unfortunate. So I think we need to kind of get help on this ramp here. And this is the same story that we've seen Flash pulled against the Walt and some other players, and he's just gone so good with this, and looks like nothing is able to deflect. We're going to be having the Marine need to get inside the bunker. Looks like SC is going to try to body block as well as a probe here, And we do get the Marine, 2 Marine inside the bunker. Probes are gonna try to fight hard with the SCV here, but SCVs are dying. Excuse me, probes are dying fast here because the 2 Marines are attacking nicely. This probe's gonna try to attack the last of the Marine here. The last of the Marine goes inside. We have 3 Marines inside the bunker, so that's gonna be helpless here. This probe's actually hiding in the corner. Completely bad decision here. By Rune, he need to have his probes back inside his base, not out in the open like this. Yeah, he's gonna try to go around and look for the angles of attack, but Flash is completely winning this game now. He's got 35 supply compared to his enemy only 26. And Vulture's gonna lay some mines here. What do we have? The Robos already up, and what do we have in the Shadow? The Shadow coming out is an interesting move because usually Protoss want to have Observer as fast as possible, but he's going to be going for Shadow and Reavers, 4 Marine inside the bunker. And Vulture's going to try to get on the high ground. He needs to destroy the mine like ASAP. He gets all of the mines off. He gets like 3 or 4 mines off. Very good for Rune to actually get that accomplished. But now we have 3 Vultures and Flash is pushing hard for this Vulture, guys. 5 Marine and 4 Vultures attacking, and now looks like, yeah, this next side with probably better to just cancel the probe here. Indeed, because he does cancel the probe. What do we see inside the Flash's bay? No engineering bay so far. He will make something, and a supply depot. Okay, these probes are gonna be hiding in the corner. 1 Marine coming up on the ramp here just to check for the presence of the probes. He knows that some probes are hiding in the corner. He doesn't see it. He doesn't see the probes. He's looking in the angles, and he does find the probes. Wow. Of course, this is just basic scouting, techniques here. But he gets all of the probes, and they will all die. Look at the supply, 42 for Flash, and Rune has got only 29. We have the Shadow. That's gonna start to make a Reaver. He's gonna land. Excuse me. He's gonna pick up a Dragoon here. So this is gonna be his one chance to kind of do something and get out of this, crap hole alive here. We're gonna be having Observatory coming up, and the Shadow has got the Reaver. It's gonna go around. What does Flash have? Looks like we're gonna be having a second factory. Does he go for armory or engineering bay? He's gonna be going for what looks like an engineering bay to me. It's slightly delayed, but I think he still have enough chance to hold because this is not a double Zealot, 1 Reaver drop. This is just a single Dragoon and to 1 Reaver. This is a little bit less devastating. It looks like this base is kind of clear out. So if Rune could actually go and expand right now, it's going to try to do that. Need to get 6 damage done against Flashes because he's so behind. 33 supply for Rune versus 49 for Flash, and the game is practically over for Rune. This is going to be just once again practice time for Flash before he gets in the next season of ASL. Tanks are returning. We have 2 tanks, 1 Vulture, 1 Marine. The engineering bay is completed. We need to start to see some turrets get set up here. 1 turret gets set up in the expansion. We're going to be having the Reaver. There's some good shot against the tank, but not good enough. Need to actually do 1 more shot. If he tries to do some ideal shot, he will get some other tanks and try to get some splash damage against the first tank. This Reaver is going to try to attack the SCV here, destroying the SCV building the bunker. We might have another attack. Looks like 1 tank dies, so that's kind of good for Rune, but that Reaver is going to be as good as dead here. Needs to actually go out and leave the area. Is going to try to do 1 more shot. 1 more shot against the turret. That was perfect shot. That was amazing. Instead of actually hitting the SCV, which would lead the SCV to actually have a trailing path against the Reaver scatter, he hit the turret, which was perfect. And what do we have behind this? Looks like Observer is going to be coming out to clear the mines here. And this Vulture is going to be looking forward to denying that 3rd base. Let's see if anything else is happening. We have a Dragoon just being really annoying in the back here. It's not going to be to actually kill anything. It looks like Flash says, you know what? Okay, you can take my base. I don't care. I know you have nothing inside your base right now, so I'm just gonna go and attack you. Yeah, not a single SCV has died just yet. This Dragoon has got 5 kills. Maybe that is from before. I don't know. Anyways, Observer sees the movement of the troops and looks like he's gonna return his Shadow with speed is only about 25%. Then we have Vulture speed upgrade coming up here. Tank sieging outside. Dragoon's gonna start to attack. This is the perfect time to attack because the number of tanks are still very thin. He gets 1 tank off. He's gonna try to get more tanks off, and 1 Dragoon's down, but still 4 Dragoons alive. And looks like this is an over push by Flash. He loses all of his tanks before his Vulture was able to actually get in position. This is how Flash is losing his supply advantage slightly against his opponent. 55 supply for Flash against 48 for Rune. He's going to be having Dragoons coming on the high ground. This Vulture is going to try to lay some money to actually clear the Vultures out. And indeed, he clears 1 Vulture, 2 Vultures. Both Vultures died. The mines, they can kind of get exploded a little bit later. This Reaver is going to try to get inside the expansion here. The Dragoon need to pull back. What is he doing? He loses 1 Dragoon, but he's going to be able to take out all of the Vultures, which is not a bad idea here. Flash is still ahead by about 2 supply. That was a nice defense from Rune here, but now it's going to be facing up against more pressure. From Flash. Flash is going to be coming up with 3 factories. His armory is not yet upgrading, but Shadow with speed is done. About 5 more seconds, and we're going to be having more attacking. It looks like some vultures going to try to get on this high ground. The Shadow is going to try to fly back with 1 more Dragoon and 1 more Reavers. These vultures going to be looking forward to actually snipe that probe, but the probe is already here. So the next phase will go up just fine. The Shadow and the Reavers is coming up. The Observer sees exactly what he needs to see, and Flash will need to kind of react fast, and he sees everything. We're going to be having turrets on this high ground. The Shadow is damaged. Remember that the Shadow is still damaged from before, excuse me. He's going to land the Reaver in the corner. He's going to try to attack the SCVs, and that is a good shot, but only got how many kills? I think just 3 or 4 kills. Which actually going to be having tank CG in the back lane. And the Reaver has got more attack against these other SCVs. Going to be hiding in the corner, and again, this single shot is okay, but not perfect. And the Reaver is now really damaged. He cannot do anything. He's going to land a Dragoon just to take a tank shot, maybe. No, he doesn't even do that. He's going to land here and might pick up a Reaver. That's really, really unfortunate. And he's going to be losing all of his forces inside that Shadow here. Now Flash got 72 supply, and Rune has got 66. Rune is going to expand now. What do we have inside the Rune's base? Looks like Gateway coming up, double Gateway for a total of 4 gateways. Flash has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories. And he's upgrading weapons for his ground forces. The Shadow's going to pick up maybe another Reaver. We need to have more gateways, so sort of 6 gateways coming up. Probe's going to get transferred towards the new base. Need to kind of hold this ramp and this ramp. And yeah, and also transfer more probes from the main base into the expansion, because the expansion is kind of thinning out. Looks like a lot of forces moving out. This Observer, is it going to get sniped? Not yet, because we don't have scanners yet from Flash. This is a huge tank line. 5, 6 tanks coming up, and we're going to be having some major sick battles in the upcoming minutes. Looks like Rune is going to try to go for flank. He knows he's gonna abandon his base and go for the counter attack. Of course, Flash is not in the know. He doesn't know that his enemies abandoned this. So he's gonna try to get on high ground. This Shadow is gonna try to land some shot here. Reaver takes a good shot, but still not able to do that much damage. And so these tanks are gonna get trapped here. But the counter attack is gonna look kind of dangerous. Look what do we have inside of Flash's defense. It's got 1 tank and a couple of vultures. The engineer is gonna die first. The vulture is gonna try to lay some mines here. We have observers that need to get in position. So yeah, this base is gonna get destroyed. So I don't think that this attack is gonna be able to be worth it. 3 tanks already, but we don't have turrets. The Shadow is gonna land something now. It's got 1 Zelle to do some mine shot. It's not able to really clear out, and he does clear out. 1 tank's gonna clear out the other tank. Vulture is doing good shot though, and that Reaver is gonna take 1 more shot. There's only 2 tanks, 1 tank remaining, and 1 that Reaver is gonna take the last shot, and that tank dies. But everything else dies with it. And after that minute of the game, we're gonna be having GG coming from Rune. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.